fear, the people all began to refer to him as the Tyrant.
I recognize that name. The old woman at the church mentioned it.
Some part of this city's history that the elders want kept quiet. The last one had to have appeared a long time ago, right?
Indeed. It's been about 40 years since the last tyrant. They say compared to his predecessors, this one was a cut above. He took control of that era's Heiyue and Yin, and used them to rule Longport following the chaos. Under him, Easterners gained a greater foothold, and in some ways, he reminds me of our boss.
However, his rule did not last. The Tyrant's rule was predicated on reason as much as his strict rational decision-making did improve the lives of his subjects, but it also ignored the distress of those. Over time, the accumulated distress evolved into a full-blown panic. Yet Calvard's government...
So the elders of Heiyue chose to rebel. To defeat the demon they so revered, they enlisted the help of Yin and outsiders. After a bloody battle, they managed to seal the tyrant up. He drew his last breaths in solitude here at Heilong Chunjai.
That all really happened?
So that whole story about sealing up the mines was just to keep people out, huh?
No way. But that would mean...
Aaron?
Get a grip, man!
It appears our intel was accurate. Aaron Wei, you are the new Tyrant.
What? It can't be.
Don't mess with me! I was born and raised in Longport by my... She may have died and left me an orphan, but I've lived a great... I won't let you make that all out as the work of some old wives' tale!
Come on, tell me that you didn't feel it the moment you set foot in here. This facility, its floors and walls, even this throne.
Why?
He's broken out into a sweat. Are you okay?
So that's been your game all along.
Correct.
All that's left is the last push.
The third Genesis.
Sorry, kids. This is for him.
That object was sealed here along with the previous Tyrant. At long last, it has returned to its...
Oh, shit!
Aaron!
Throw it away! Now!
What's happening?
His memories are coming back.
Aaron?
That name no longer suffices. Before you stands a greater being, the demon known only as the Tyrant.
I'll get a load of this guy.
The first phase is now complete. Next, he will destroy Longport and the eastern quarter.
No way!
So that's what this is all about.
It's time for Heiyue and the Tyrant to duke it out just like... But this time he has that Genesis thing with him, meaning he can turn his kills into undead. Heiyue may be powerful, but they'll never with...
The Guild, Police, and Navy will surely join the fray as well. Making use of the confusion, we will have a chance to slip in and eliminate Heiyue.
That's horrible.
Nothing's too low for the...
Whoa, someone's raring to go.
I see. Despite transforming, some small part of his previous self...
Perfect. His two souls fighting for control, well, this town will truly become the dazzling city.
This is your last chance to leave.
Hurry and scamper away, and maybe you'll live to fight it.
So, what'll it be?
I will stand and... I'm worried about the Genesis. But right now...
Had a feeling that's what you'd say. Yes, go contact Elaine and Heiyue. Me and Fairy will buy...
Yes!
No, you don't!
Van! Look, the Genesis!
Damn! Kid's got some moves.
Aw, do you like getting beat up or something?
Like hell I'd do this for fun.
She's back! Mare!
Oh geez, you're up against a real dangerous one this time. What's the plan?
You even need to ask? Let's do this, Mare Bear!
Alright, doing, what did you just call me?
Please wait, Mare! Let me fight alongside him!
Are you really interrupting me? I need to do my bit first. Shard Swell! The Grendel's all yours!
It's just like in Cray! I can feel myself resonating with Van through the Genesis.
Activating shards!
I rule this land. I am all!
Time to go all Van! Take this!
Got you! You're screwed now! You are all insects!
Boost gauge limiter removed!
Repent. Repent. It's over. Leave me!
Do your worst!
You must obey me!
I've got you now! Yes!
You must obey me!
Thank you!
Mary!
You must obey me!
Flames! Breathe onto us!
Not so fast! It's our turn now! Full boost! Don't hold back, Dan!
You must obey me!
Take this!
Got you! You're screwed now!
Boost gauge limiter removed!
You did it! I'm powered up! We did it!
Looks like we...
Thank you, Van. Everything should be okay now.
Yeah, we just need to... Looks like that thing haunting him isn't gonna...
Oh no! But we already used our strongest weapon!
Sometimes it feels like the world's fading. I'll see my bros or Ashin. Hell, even the city lights. It makes me sick. Screw all of that! I've got to protect this place. I've got to prove to myself that I belong. Mom loved this town so much, and so did my friends. So please, help me kick those bastards.
Aaron Wei! listen up!
Van? Back up! He can't hear you anymore!
If you're still in there somewhere, open your damn eyes!
I am the Tyrant, ruler of Longport.
It's working? Aaron must have heard his words.
You ain't some tyrant! You're Aaron Wei! Longport's prodigy! The little conqueror! The Eastern Quarter's favorite troublemaker! Where do you get off being a cocky runt all the damn time? And then just forgetting everything?
I must fight, must guide, must rule. That is my everything. My destiny.
Shut the hell up! Don't give me that destiny garbage! It's your life! Don't let some old-ass demon tell you how to live it! What happened to the guy who loves Longport with all his heart? You told me you were gonna keep it safe. Safe for everyone who loves it like you do! Did you forget? You're just gonna let some monster waltz in and trash it?
Aaron! There are so many people who care about you. You mustn't forget that! Not only Ashin, Hal, Jack, and the members of Heiyue. It's everyone living in the Eastern Quarter. They're all waiting for you to come back home. It's not really my place to speak for them, but I know your friends would be calling you back too. So please, don't give up!
Letting destiny and that bastard sweep you along is the easy way out! You're just running away. What happened to proving that you belong here? I guess you just don't have what it takes. Do ya?
You think this will stop me? Who the hell do you think I am? I am Aaron Wei!
The hell is this? Am I in my own head? This must be the haze that's been hanging over me.
How dare you obstruct our destiny? Heiyue, in the time.
I can feel your pain. How bad it felt to give your all for Longport, just to get stabbed in the back. But that doesn't mean I'm about to let you destroy the place I call home. So let's settle this, one-on-one.
You will be the next tyrant. Accept your destiny and rule this land!
Deploying shards!
Reckoning is upon you! It's over. Leave me!
Go time! Here goes!
You must.
Here goes!
How could this...
He did it!
The evil spirit has...
Nice. Teach that thing who's running the show.
Oh, thank goodness!
I could sense two souls. You must have defeated the demon.
Aaron! Are you alright?
Yeah. What happened?
Got his ass beat. Now he can go back to being... But a brat that managed to save...
It's finally over.
Without the Tyrant's help, Almada doesn't stand a chance of beating Heiyue. They should be pulling out of the city soon.
You all fought admirably.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing here?
Oh, he must have brought reinforcements.
Indeed. We only just arrived. I had to be sure we had a sufficient force in the event that you might fail. However, I see my fears. Rest assured, you will be suitably compensated for what you have... Now then, a boat is waiting down below to return you to the city. As for you, Aaron, come with me. Your wounds are deep, and we have much to discuss.
And for a second there, I was happy to see you too. Fine. Let's...
All's well that... Yeah, I'm glad they get to...
Hold up.
Is something the matter, Spriggan? If it concerns your compensation, my son will handle that matter in my...
Good to know, but actually it's something else. Say, you were in cahoots with Almada, weren't...
What?
Huh?
Wait,
I have no doubt that you truly are enemies deep down. Had a battle broken out, I'm sure you would have gone all out on him. That said, I think you guys ended up finding something you agree on. Something that only you and the other elders would know about.
You mean...
No way.
I'm reminded of a certain phrase you used. Let external woes reveal internal wounds.
Obvious one is the external woe being Almada. But that makes the internal wound the Tyrant here. I've got plenty of circumstantial evidence for my theory. First, there's the story of how a certain device got into the hands of a street merchant, and eventually, shortly after someone gave it to the merchant, it happened to be stolen by a bunch of thugs. Timing's awfully convenient, ain't it? And don't forget, only Heiyue knew that device was sealed away here.
Why not just hand it over?
Plausible deniability. They can pass the whole affair off as a mistake if they get...
Second, there's those Almada guys knowing way too much about the Tyrant and what went down here. Only the old folks around here even know it happened, but if you ask them about it, they clam up real... So how did a bunch of young outsiders hear about a local taboo? Must have had a sword.
Oh,
Yeah.
Third, there's the old man's attitude toward Aaron here. Sounds like you all used to get along real well. His mom don't know what it is about the kid, but people really take a shine to him. Especially old folks. So why'd you suddenly turn cold on him? There's gotta be a...
He's full of it, right?
All three of his assertions are correct. Despite Tao's recommendation, I did not expect you to be quite this...
Why would you do that? You were so kind to us! Mom loved you like family! What changed? When did you start seeing me so...
The signs began to appear in recent years. The last Tyrant was a charismatic young man. Just like with each passing year, you came to resemble him more. I had no choice but to discover the truth.
Hold on. Did you know my friends in the town were going to be in danger? Answer me!
We did not intend for a tragedy to take place. I deeply regret that innocent people.
They died.
Such was the will of Heiyue. If you dislike the system that reached this conclusion, then use your—
What?
Chaos and trials unknown lie ahead. But if you are there to guide us, Heiyue will we need you to be the great unfeeling.
So you're just looking for someone to take the burden of leadership away. That someone's not even the man himself.
Correct. That is what is bet.
The Shangshou! Have they been here this whole time?
Take him away.
Enough! Huh? Who's that?
Yin, if you're here, that means—
Please stop this, Father.
I see you've disobeyed my orders and returned—
This is purely by coincidence. Negotiations went so smoothly, I was afforded the chance to come lend you my aid.
Yeah! Please stop!
Ashen.
Elaine, you're all right?
Yes, and I'm glad Melchior got away. But thankfully Maxim and his companions are safe now.
Gotcha.
I think I have a rough understanding. I have no intention of meddling in Heiyue's internal affairs. However, I must see to the safety of this. The guild will not stand idly by and allow you to detain them.
With Beauty's blade and Yin on your side, I dare say—
I believe we're still on even footing.
So Mond crafted a worthy successor after all.
You flatter me.
She's become stronger in the last year and a half.
Father, I was aware of the tyrant situation, but I'm shocked that the elders stooped to working with our council, maybe our leadership. But surely this was—
That attitude is exactly why you are not informed. You still lack what it takes to serve as an elder.
I can't say I disagree, but that's why I've learned to rely on others to cover my
Evidently so. The charisma we sought ended up being our undoing, I suppose.
Yen.
Very well. The older generation shall yield on this. I must face the council and answer for the lives. But be warned, young ones. Our foe's offensive has only just—
Golly, all that hard work, and elders live to be old another day. Sure, we accomplished our real goal here, but I have a feeling the boss won't be too happy.
A failure is a failure. The boss may respond as he sees fit.
Hey, Melchior! Don't think I've forgotten this is all your fault for screwing up in Cray!
It is what it is. Though I did stumble on an ideal venue in the process.
In the meantime, we must focus. The next battle is fast approaching.
Don't remind me. I don't like having to work with those two.
Be nice to your teammates, children. Even if they are a little cuckoo.
It's rich for you, of all people, to be calling someone crazy.
If either of them fought at full strength, they could dispatch an entire army single-handedly.
Well, they'll have a chance to whip out those toys of theirs before too long. Perhaps we'll even run into that Spriggan again. It's almost like fate.
After Mesodom Trading Company pulled out of Longport, everything started getting back to normal. Well, on the surface anyway.
The conflict between Heiyue and Almada is probably only going to intensify, especially since Yin's back.
Why didn't anybody tell me that Yin is a woman? Wait, you don't think she and Tao are secretly...
Doubt it. I hear she's got her eyes set on a guy in Crossbell.
So she's an acquaintance of yours then? I got the impression Elaine knows her too. I'm not surprised about it. I wouldn't think an assassin and an A-rank bracer would get along.
Yin and I bumped into each other on a job 2 years. As for Elaine, dunno. Guess they must have teamed up. Shame I couldn't just sit back while they
Is there anybody you don't know?
You talk tough, but we all know. Sal included. You can't have—
Can it already? Though, can't say I enjoy feeling like he had us dancing in the—
I suspect this whole thing was probably just a changing of the guard over at Heiyue. Vaughn went to mourn the dead and visit their family. Even sent the bodies of the thugs back home. Saul made him pretty popular around here.
No doubt thanks to Sowski. He's already done so much over in Crossbell and Arabonia. And now he's mass. People are starting to talk about him being a—
That freaking guy.
I know.
Oh, right. Did you make it back in time for—
How many times did I warn you about—
You sound like you're her dad or— Not like it would have been easy to leave anyway. Between the guild, police, and—
Van ended up giving us a ride back in the early hours of them, so at least I was still able to attend my—
If I were you, I'd have called it a wash and taken the rest of the day off.
That's our model student for you.
Are you glad you got to see things through to the end?
Yes, though I don't feel like I was able to. Even so, I'm glad that I was there to provide.
Are you a lucky boss or what? Can't imagine Elaine's all that pleased about it, though.
Don't remind me. Already got an earful about it last night.
It's clear from your story that there's more going on here than you're— And while we managed to avoid the worst-case scenario, considering that, it's becoming increasingly difficult to ignore your participation. It doesn't have to be right this moment.
So, you giving her suggestions?
I think Elaine would do her best to solve them. However, I've seen firsthand that some problems can only be solved by eschewing conventions. I think there's still more to learn this way. So, I stand by my—
If you say so.
Keep at it. What she said. You've got—
Will do.
Now the only problem left is Aaron. He's more into older women, so I don't think he'll cause too much grief. But he's still a bad influence.
You think so? Is he really?
Hold on. What are we talking about right? That salve had him knocked out cold by the time we left. He's not going to be up and around for a few weeks now.
About that.
Leave it to an old fart to think like an old fart.
Welcome to— Did you find the—
It was my first— Damn if this city isn't hella big.
Wow, you made good time.
I was surprised—
Once I did my— Oh, by the way, the folks downstairs are letting me rent—
What? Why are you—
Thanks to your investigation, I don't have a place to belong anymore. But really, this is a chance to take off. So I told anyone who'd cared that I'd be skipping town. And since I've nowhere else to be, you get the honor of hanging with me. I'll crash here, work for you during the day, and see the sights of the— Oh, and count on me for whatever Almada and Genesis